roadcaster itself.
Testing.
Oh, let me take a sip. Hey, you intro. You intro.
3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome to an episode of the Booth Podcast. My name is Ken, along with my co-host.
Dom.
And this is the podcast where we talk about life, love, and the deep things you can't talk about with anyone else.
What's up? What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are feeling good on this fine day today. A few things. Are you gonna watch Oppenheimer or Barbie? I just want to get that one out of the way.
I find it funny that you even asked me if I'm going to watch Barbie.
Dude, everyone's watching Barbie. I went to
I
York.
want to watch Oppenheimer.
Okay, a lot of my film friends,
Said,
not even film friends, just people that like are in film.
yeah.
They said Oppenheimer is Nolan's worst movie.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and they said a lot of people said I would have rather watched Barbie today.
Damn.
Yeah. And I see a lot of people that are watching Oppenheimer, and then right after to like wash it down, they're watching Barbie. I went to Yorkdale just yesterday, actually, and I saw a lot of people wearing pink and a lot of people wearing like Barbie T-shirts,
Yeah?
and it was one of those like, I wonder what movie they're watching. And also like there would just be people like walking around the mall, not even near the theater at this point, just around the mall. And I'm like, yeah, they're watching Barbie. They're just wearing pink. I'm just like, yeah, you're watching Barbie. Because pink is not a color that people just like vibrantly wear.
Yeah.
At least not that I've seen. Just until this movie came out, everyone's like, dude, I'm gonna wear the most vibrant pink thing.
My coworker was talking about it like, yeah, I want to wear a pink dress to watch it. I'm like, the fuck? If I were to watch Oppenheimer on release day or whatever, I know it's done. Just wearing black.
Well,
That's it.
yeah. Well, you're not watching Barbie. All right. I saw a lot of.
Okay, fuck. The only reason why I don't want to watch Barbie is because my name is in the movie. I don't want to always hear my name.
Dude, that's hilarious. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, like I was talking to my friend about it, right? Because she wanted to go.
Whoa.
Right? And
how do you think I feel when I see Fast and Furious?
True. That's true. Yeah, okay, fair. See? Same energy. You know, it's like I don't want to always hear my name.
That's hilarious.
It's like Ken. It's like, no. I'm gonna start feeling like I'm another Ken.
Right.
Because there's like 3 iterations. There's Michael Cera, Simu Liu, and Ryan Gosling or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like,
different ones.
bro, I'm the Filipino one.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
So you're not gonna watch it? I think I'm gonna watch it. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it in theaters, but I'm definitely gonna watch it.
I might end up watching both.
I'm not gonna watch Oppenheimer.
I want to watch it just to watch it.
I've heard too many like bad things. Like apparently like there's bad editing and there's bad like this and that. So I'm like, and it's 3 hours long. So it's like, why would I want to watch 3 hours long of bad?
Fair.
Like Endgame, dude, I'll watch Endgame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like 3 hours of bad, I don't know. But the cast is stellar. Did you see the cast?
It's I forgot the guy's name.
There's Cillian Murphy.
Yeah,
I think Cillian.
I'm just in it for him because I know I wanted to watch Peaky Blinders.
Yeah,
but I still haven't gotten into it. I've only watched like for half of the first episode, and then I just stopped watching because it did something.
Robert Downey Jr. is in there too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Shit.
They got a good cast. I think Florence Pugh.
Oh, isn't Matt Damon in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was so funny when I watched the trailer for that movie on TikTok. It was like just showing everything, and then all of a sudden Albert Einstein comes up for like a little glimpse.
Yeah.
And then the comments were like, "What the heck? We get an Albert Einstein cameo?" Like I just thought that was so funny. like historical figures can make cameos nowadays. I thought that was hilarious. Anyways, today's episode, we never have a topic anymore, but
just kind of talking.
I guess I kind of want to ask, like, this is just a random question. I just thought about this one for the past few days. Do you think people are naturally good?
Yes.
You think so?
I think so. It's the whole like nature versus nurture debate.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I think people are naturally good, but they see good in a different way. You know what I mean? Like,
go ahead. No,
okay.
Let's let you cook, bro. Let's go.
Okay. Basically, it's like if there's two different types of good. I mean, the way people see it, right? Let me reiterate that. Good is seen in different ways. So let's say the most common example is your mom's sick. She needs medicine. You guys are poor family, right? The good thing to do is obviously pay for the medicine, right? Because you don't have money, other good option, obviously, well, morally, it's wrong to steal, but it's like, it's good that he got the medicine for it, right? You get what I mean? So it's like,
right. Fair.
It's just that depends on how you see it, right?
Yeah, I get that example with I would totally steal my
my
mom's. I would take my
So yeah, I think people are naturally good because they think what they're thinking is good in their sense. This is what they see as good. I'm using good way too often.
Okay. My opinion is I feel like we're all natural born sinners. I think like being good, being quote evil is just a choice.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I think we're like neutral. I think the choices that we make, that's what reflects on who we are. I don't think it necessarily like I get the whole nature nurture thing. I think at the end of the day, like there's a lot of people like for example, there could be people that grow up in a household where they're surrounded by drugs, alcohol, whatever, and they could either go both ways. They could either be the ones that consume said things, or they could be the ones that go, I don't want to be around that ever in my life in the future.
Kendrick Lamar.
So like, yeah, for me that was like I know Logic did that too. Yeah. So like the nature nurture thing, like it's at the end of the day, like psychological research is not cemented as like like fact. Yeah, it's like research. It's a hypothesis. Like it's right or wrong. It doesn't really. We don't know. It just depends on the case. So I think everyone's like neutral, and I think depending on their choices, that's what makes them good or evil.
Fair with the whole sinners part, right? Okay, I know we don't really talk about religion as much, but obviously, like in religion, Catholicism, Roman Catholics,
right?
You're gonna sin.
Yeah,
you're already born to sin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so natural. Like it's natural for you to make good or bad choices.
Yeah, it's like sin. It's basically a choice.
Yeah. I saw a video where it was like this one very controversial UFC fighter, and they asked him the question: are you a good guy trying to be bad, or a bad guy trying to be good? What do you think you are?
Repeat the first one.
Are you a bad guy trying to be good, or a good guy trying to be bad?
I think I'm the way I've grown up, I've always believed I've been a bad guy, trying to, not justify my actions, but trying to fix it. Yeah. Like, nah, I know this is bad. I shouldn't do it. Right. Even so, that's like a compass to me. I guess. Like, I know, end of the day, I know I'm not the best person. Right. Right. But I try my best to be the best person that I can be. Yeah. Right. Do the right thing, or what I think is right. So, yeah, I think I'm a bad person trying to, it sounds so bad to say. I think I'm a bad guy trying to be a better person. Yeah. A better person. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that too. I think I'm a bad guy trying to be good.
Because, I mean, like, if you're a good guy, it means technically you make no mistakes. Yeah. Right? Yeah. I mean, a good guy is always like doing the right thing, blah, 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 and everything. But even a good guy even like the person who you think is like, oh, this guy is like the greatest guy ever. He makes no mistakes. That guy makes mistakes. Yeah, for sure. He's probably hurt people before, right? And you don't even know that. Yeah. Right? So everyone's a fucking...
I think even just to be good, I think that takes like a lot of like... It takes a lot of shaping. You don't just become that guy overnight. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I think... Like you said, you can't look at like the best person and think, oh, they had it good. Like, probably not. Nope. Like, everyone has made mistakes. I remember I used to look up to my dad, like, yo, my dad, like, was amazing at decision making. He, like, has it together. And then I grow up and I'm like, dude, no, he didn't. Like, not in any disrespect kind of way, but in a way that's like, he was young. There was no way he had it together. Like, let's say, like, when he was my age, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I just, yeah, right. He got it together.
Mm.
Because like even I don't know the answers, and you can't really ask anyone for like the right decisions to make too.
Yeah.
I think people can only guide you towards like what's a better decision.
Yeah.
Like
Like
percentage wise.
like logically.
Yeah, but like no one can ever like tell you like, oh, let's say like a big decision like should I go to school? Like no one can tell you like whether which one's right for your life, because for you to say that, like for me to go like you got to go to school because it's going to give you a better future, who am I really to say that?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what your destiny or what your future holds. Like I think that's ridiculous. I think it's more so like, well, if you go to school, there's this. Like I think everyone should just give options.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Just give options.
You okay? One of my favorite things about like when my friends come to me for advice and shit, right? Whether it be like heartbreaks, careers, relationships, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
When they come to me for advice, I never just give them like one straight answer. I never give them an answer at all. Really, I'm always like, all right, let's say they're, I don't know, going through some problems, right? They don't know what to do. I tell them, yo, I'll lay out some options, give you whichever one sounds good to you. Take it if you want, right? I lay out, all right, so this is scenario A, you should do this. This could happen, right? Scenario B, scenario C. I'm telling all the factors, good and bad, right? So if you do this, you say this happens, but this can also happen, right? Because I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't want to fuck up your life, right? I'm just telling you what
don't give me that responsibility.
Happen. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm just here to like just give you options. Yeah, you know, you choose whatever, and then if the following pros and cons happens, then you know what's gonna happen. You know, you just follow through, and yeah.
Do you have anyone in your life that if you ask them like what's the best choice for me to make, you would listen to them no matter what?
Yeah.
Who?
It's you, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Okay, maybe I don't take it all the time, but for the most part, I would ask you over like my other friends, right? Because I'm like, yo, we talked for a while and everything. We kind of know how we think, right? So it's like, why wouldn't I ask you?
I thought you'd ask like your mom.
I mean that too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know about you guys, but like, because my mom was like really like strict on me. Yeah. Right. And like I want to say supportive, but like she didn't understand like my choices at the time. Like me trying to go to OCAD, like my art school. Yeah. Right. She didn't understand it. So it's like, I would feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't ask my mom. Right. Because what if it's like the thing that I don't want to hear? Right. Maybe it's like, you know, you just don't want to be let down by yourself. Right, Mom, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry. Because she told me she watched the last podcast episode.
Oh, did she?
And then she asked my brother, did you watch it? Right? I'm just like, oh my God.
That's so funny.
I love you, Mom.
I feel like it would have been my dad. Mm-hmm.
See, I thought we were talking about friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think for me it would be my brother, but at the same time, no. Because then, for me at least, personally, it's like, if I ask my little brother what to do with future adult decisions, I think that's a little ridiculous. What I like to do is like, I do this thing. I saw it in a book that, remember, there was one day we went to Indigo and like we were looking at self-help books. There was one book, and I think it was in the grief section about like if you lose a parent or something or lose a dad. Yeah. And then it was like, you should, because usually you'd go to your parents for advice and whatnot, you should have a council of people. So like people that you kind of go to for advice, and you can make a general consensus based off what everyone has said. Yeah. So like I'd give it like 3 to 5 of your most trusted people to help you out with the situation. People that you either look up to, because then you'd want to make the decision that they would make. Yeah. Because you look up to them in their lives, or people that are looking out for the best interest in your life. Because then they'll be like, oh, I feel like you would want to do this. Or, oh, like, I think this is the best way. People that are basically like empaths. Yeah. You would want to surround yourself around. Because then it's not like they know what's best for you, but they would assume based on the best thing. Yeah. It's like, oh, because these are the facts that I know about you. I think you're leaning more towards this. Yeah. Nah, okay, besides you, like, there's also another guy, right? I always like asking like adults like that are older than me, right? Just because I'm like, if I'm close with you,
right? And you're older than me. It's like, oh, great, I can just easily ask you, right?
Yeah.
You pretty much have kind of been in my shoes,
Yeah.
or you've seen others in my shoes, and
Yeah.
you kind of get it.
I stray away from asking like older Asian parents.
Yeah, me too.
Traditional Asian, like, because the you can kind of predict what their answer will be for certain questions.
Yeah.
So I like vary.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on who. Yeah.
What kind of parent would you be? Sorry, I just popped in my head.
Well, I you know what's crazy is like now that I'm kind of like being the father figure for my brothers, I realize I'm the type of parent that would want to strengthen whatever it is that makes you great. Like for example, like my little brother, if he's told me he wants to be a comic book author or whatever writer.
Oh yeah.
Do that. Like in my head, do that, but do it 100%. Don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
I think it was like Matthew McConaughey, whose dad was like, all right, you better not mess up. Like if you're gonna do it, don't mess up. Like give it your all. And so like that's the type of dad I would be. Like I would be very supportive in whatever thing they want to do, because I know what it's like to be put into a bubble.
Yeah.
And to be stuck in a lane of like, you have to do this. And that pressure is never wanted. You want to push like them towards whatever they want to do, because at the end of the day, to me, I feel like believing in people, regardless of if they believe in themselves or regardless of like you're going to get through to them, is still important that they have some sort of internal dialogue from someone other than the pessimistic voices that they already hear that's saying, no, I believe in you. You got this. You could do this.
Yeah.
And then it'll help them on the path. Because then at the end of the day, if they do that thing and do it successfully, or at least like learn a big lesson from it, they're going to thank you. They'll be like, yo, you believing in me like went such a long way. Like that's always what happens. It's never not happened like that.
Yeah.
You know? How about you? What kind of parent do you think you'd be?
I mean, same position you're in, where it's like you're kind of the father figure. I'm kind of the father figure for my little brother, right? Whatever he wants to try out, I started pushing for him. Like, okay, so what do you need?
Yeah.
Right. I think he wanted to start like sneaker customs or something, right? So then I was asking him, okay, I'm telling him, okay, if you want to try and get into it, like I was straight up already just giving advice, like telling him what to do, right? Like, oh, start sketching, you know, do this, right? Then I bought him like Angela's paint, right? And then he made his designs, right? He posted it, right? And I was like, this is what I was doing back when I was younger. See, I wish I had someone like that. So I was trying to like fill in the gap where I'm more of a teacher to him. Yeah. Right? Just like really pushing for what he wants. Yeah. Right? So if he wants to try basketball, all right, cool. Yo, let's play. Yeah. All right. If you want to try sneaker design, I'm in for it. You know, by all means. I know right now he has like a creative side, right? So it's like I want to also push for that. Yeah. It's just me as the fact, just like, you want to try something? All right, try it out. You like it? Now let's actually like get into work with it. Yeah. Right?
I think to an extent, I don't know about you, but it gets hard to have a good balance between like, when is it the right time to be a father figure? When is it the right time to be like a brother? I've had that struggle just because like not having a father, you miss out on the lecture part of that parent. Yeah. Because like, I know you haven't experienced that part, right? Me having now just me and my mom, there is a void of the lecture part. Yeah. Not saying that my mom doesn't lecture me.
It's just confrontation.
She just doesn't lecture me the way my dad did about like my life, about my choices, my morals, my future. It's different. And so like, because I feel that void, I can imagine my brothers have that void. So I'm the one that kind of, what would my dad say today? Yeah. And just kind of like splurge and just kind of do my best. Yeah. But not to an extent where it's unwarranted, like it's not wanted. Yeah. I make sure it's like right for every situation. And then like I do have my big brother moments. Yeah. It's like I do sports or whatever with them and chill out with them. Yeah. Because if you're a hard ass all the time, no one wants to be around you. Especially if you're just trying to be like the cool older brother.
Yeah, I was a hard ass on my brother for like longest time. Like, yo, I gotta relax. Yeah. Now I'm learning to relax. You know, he's like starting to talk to me a little more. It's like, yo, great.
Because he's getting to that cool side. Okay, for every older sibling, please tell me that when you have a younger sibling, after they get out of the snitch phase, they get out of the like awkward phase, the phase where they just don't talk to you for some reason.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they get to this certain point where they're cool.
Yeah.
Like they're cool because they want to do the things that you like to do. Because those were the things that they saw you doing. So they're like trying to bond with you, and it's like cool. Cause like that happened to my brother when he started going to Taekwondo. That was when me and him like really built that like bond and that strength in our relationship. And like that's why like I mean me and him are coworkers now.
Yeah.
So like I can imagine like that's slowly happening now for you.
Slowly. I'm seeing my influence on him without even me like talking to him.
Yeah.
Right. A big factor of it is obviously like fashion.
Yeah.
To him, like I see him post his like fit pics and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, not bad for someone who's in like going to grade 8 or 9.
Yeah,
like, doing better than I would.
Yeah.
Right. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was like doing. Right.
You sent that to me and I was like, hey, he didn't do the.
Yeah, he wasn't doing the shit that I was doing.
He listened to the.
Yeah. And it was just funny, bro.
No covering of the face, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he was wearing sunglasses, but you know.
No, he actually didn't listen to the podcast.
Oh, he did?
He didn't. I didn't tell him to. So
that was on his own.
That's him. That's him.
Cool.
All right, because I mean, I don't do that like on my post anymore. Right. So I'm assuming there's an influence. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, it's like fashion on him. It's like I'm giving him some of my old stuff and he's wearing it. Yeah. Right. And he likes it. And he's in the Air Force One phase. He wears clean ass Air Force Ones and shit.
That's fine.
Right. I'm just like, I didn't have that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't have that. Luckily now you're getting this, right?
There's still a lot of people that wear clean Air Forces that are adults, so that's fine.
I know, but you only start getting it like in high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when you start getting into it. Yeah. And no, it was cool. I'm like, damn, you know, it's a influence. It's a mini me. Yeah. Right. That's cool. It's funny.
It's cool. It's funny. It's weird. I just want to ask this because like, it's something I've noticed from my family that apparently no other family has, or not no other family. It's a very small percentage that I see siblings have this. Not a lot of people have the same bond that me and my brother does. If you guys don't know, me and my brother are like super tight. Yeah. Like talk to each other about like almost everything. Like hang out all the time. Like we work together. Yeah. Eat together. Do you have that bond with like even your older sister?
My sister's not here.
Not anymore.
No, like she didn't live with us.
Yeah, like she left. Right? Yeah. But I mean like ever.
Not until like I would say during the pandemic. That's when we started bonding a little more. We just watch shows and shit. Yeah. Right? Watch movies and we'd be like kilig and shit. Watching movies, like, right? But then she started going on dates and like I was just like already working downtown. So then I'd go home with her, right? Sometimes. And she would just open up to me like, oh, now we're tight. Right? Obviously I don't show my sister that much because I mean like she has her own life, I have my own life. Yeah. Right? But like I know I can. Like I hit her up, be like, yo, you wanna go eat with us? Like me and Keith. She's like, yeah, sure. And she comes, pull through. Like that's it. You know? Yeah. But nah, like me and my sister bond, like it got better over time.
Yeah. What about you and your brother? You think you're gonna get there now?
Soon, bro.
I think so.
Right now he's in his I'm going out a lot
phase.
You know, it's like me because he's meeting a lot of new people.
Which is good.
Right? Which I'm like, yo, that's great, man.
He's going to high school.
Right? Really good. I'm like, okay, cool.
I think it's gonna get there though. It's gonna get there real soon.
Yeah.
This is like during the time, like I remember vaguely from me.
I've been waiting for this my whole life, bro.
Yeah, that's
good. Like elementary is when they don't want to talk to you. That's the way I see it. Cause that was me and my sister. Like she was in high school, I was in elementary. I'm like, I don't really want. Sounds bad, but like, I don't care to talk to you right now. Right?
I think mine was the opposite. It was because I was in high school. I was like, nah, I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, like I was like, I'm like cool.
In high school I wanted to talk to my little brother. I kept telling him, yo, talk more, bro, talk more, please. Right now he's like, he's getting there.
That's good. Know? That's good. What's it called? I wanted to talk about this, but it was a discussion I had with my brother, and I think a lot of people can relate to this. Me now entering my early adulthood, it's just like if my mom watches this, I'm so sorry, but like it's a touchy topic. It's kind of scary for me right now, getting older, because as I'm getting older, she's getting older.
Oh yeah,
and I'm not that I'm seeing her get older. My mom looks super young. Yeah. So, like, big ups to my mom. She looks great for her age. It's not that. It's more so, like, the older I get, it's now like I have to slowly start building for my future and my foundation. That means the more hours I'd have to spend towards that. And the more time I'm spending on that is the less time I'm spending with her. And so like I'm realizing like, because she was in the Philippines for like the past 4 weeks, I'm like, yo, like that's a lot of time I lost with my mom on obviously I want to let her have fun and stuff. But I'm like, the time that we have with our parents,
very short.
It's getting shorter by the minute, by the hour.
I know.
Like when I lost my dad, like that was fast. Like boom, cancer, and then boom, like it took like 2 months, and then that was it. Like that was it. And so now, like with this, like there's no timer that I know of, but it's there.
Yeah.
And I think that's scary. I think that should scare everybody.
Oh no, dude, 100%.
Take this as a wake up call if you're watching this part of the podcast, or if this is a highlight. Like, yo, time that you have with your parents is thinning out. It is not as big as it once was when you were kids.
Yeah.
You know, when you were kids, it was like you had them forever, dude. Like, I have the same fear that I had when I'd lose her at the mall.
Yeah.
I feel you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like, where is my mom? Like, I want to, be there. And so to not have that, or like to be older now and being like, dude, like, I want to spend more time with my mom. Like, it's scary. It's a scary thought. I don't know. Have you had that thought ever, or is it just now that I'm bringing it up?
No. I have that thought like almost like once or twice a week.
Yeah.
That's like, yo, because obviously you want more time with your parents, right?
Yeah.
And it sucks that you can't have more time with them, because one, it's like you're trying to build your life. You're trying to get them to stop working. Yeah. Right? But you still see them working. You're like, fuck, man. Yeah. You know, it hits me. Like every time my mom comes home sometimes, like at like 6 a.m, I'm like, I don't want you to do this. Yeah. Right? I understand why she has to do it. Right? Because, I mean, it pays the bills and shit. It's like, I can't do anything. Yeah. Right? So it's like, I'm like, yo, I'm losing more time with my mom. She gets tired. Yeah. Right? I'm just like, yo, fuck, I need to like get my shit up so she can stop working. Right? So it always hits me like, fuck, what am I doing? You know, and it makes me sad. I'm like, I want to spend more time with my mom, but then it's like I work like the whole day, right? And then only time I am free, she has work. I'm like, yeah. So at least the most I can do is spend time with her at the dinner table. Yeah. Right? Talk to her, or talk to her right before she leaves for work in the morning. Yeah. Right? I'm just like, oh, hey, what's up, mom? Yeah. You know, it's like we have conversations from time to time. It's just like I cherish those. Yeah. Right? I always cherish those. So before it's like, no, I don't want to talk, man. Like, I'm eating. Yeah. Right. But now it's like, yo, talk, bro, because you never know. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And it hits. Yeah. It's always gonna hit. Yeah. Right.
I'm having this like another thing that I was like feeling, which is why I'm like thinking about it more, is because the more that I'm like trying to like work out, because like my job is essentially working out a lot. Yeah. And I do go to the gym myself because I want to stay in shape as well. And when I'm working out, I'm getting injured. I'm getting hurt. Yeah. And it's like injuries that like I had not gotten before. It's just like, I guess with age, your body gets weaker. Yeah. Some kid was explaining this to me. My little boy named Spencer. He's I think like 6. Yeah. He's like, yeah, my mom said that the older you get, the older your cells get, and the slower they get to repair you. Yeah. When you get hurt. And I was like, wow, you're 6. Like, how do you know that? And so I was thinking about that more and more because I was like, oh, fuck, like this shit hurts. Like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, if this hurts, dude, what is my mom feeling? Like, what was my dad feeling?
And we're only like early 20s.
Yeah, like this, and you know, people used to like. I used to hear people go like, oh, like when you're young in your 20s, you should feel invincible. I'm like, yo, I don't feel invincible at all. Actually, yeah. I feel like I'm more like prone to death, bro. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean,
like,
bro.
I'm scared. Like, I get scared when I'm driving. I'm scared. So like, I don't know where people get this idea. Like, yo, you're good, bro.
I know, you're invincible. I know. Like, I used to think I was invincible, but then like, I got like hurt a couple times. And like my knee. Yeah. I don't want to say it's busted, but it's like I bend. Yeah. I bend down. Yeah. Like I can't put too much pressure on it. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. If I do, it's gonna feel so weird when I get up. Yeah. Actually, 100%. Everyone I've told this to about my knees, like, yo, you should get that shit checked. I'm like, nah, it'll heal on its own. Yeah. And it was like, yo, it's still there. But I tell them it takes a month to heal. Yeah. Before, maybe like a week. Yeah. Now it's like, yeah,
I know. It's
you
weird.
know,
It's weird.
I should probably get my finger checked too.
There was one time I felt like I was invincible. Like I was like just fucking. I would be sparring and I'd be throwing all these crazy stuff, and then one time I threw this. It's a kick where you jump, and then you're throwing 2 kicks at once with both legs, and I landed on my it was my right leg, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, how do I not know? This was like 4 years ago.
Mm.
All right, and I landed, and as I'm landing, my knee goes backwards, so I hyperextend my leg.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
And I remember just going whoop, and then my leg was like, yeah, we're not supposed to go that way. Whoop, and I just jumped back up, and I start like in agony. I'm in agonizing pain holding my leg, and it was just so bad. I remember being so scared. And then now I think I'm traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think my leg is traumatized to do that because I don't do that anymore. I used to do that like nothing, and I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, no, that's scary. I was talking to my coworker, right? Because he played basketball like growing up, and he told me like, I used to be able to dunk. He's a year older than us. He's 23.
That hurts.
And then he's like, now I can't anymore. Like my knee's like busted, right? So then we in our work we tried to jump to reach on like this like exit sign. He went down, started hurting for him. Like, oh my god, I'm like, you're 23.
Yeah. And
then my other coworker, we were doing it like way back, a couple months back. We were doing the same thing. His knee, something happened where it shifted, and he was okay. Luckily, he was a kin student. Right? He graduated from kin.
Yeah.
So he's like, he told me, I'm like moving my bones around to try and get it back in the socket. He's like, I'm like, oh yeah, got it.
Oh, please don't soundbite that, by the way.
Huh? Yeah. So then he did it. I'm like, oh my. I'm like, he was like, what, 27, 28?
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I want to be like those athletes. They just keep getting better with age. I want to be like LeBron. I know I don't have LeBron's genetics.
Yeah.
But like, I want to be able to like have that longevity of like, oh, I'm still healthy. I'm still good. Obviously, does that mean you have to have a better diet? 100%. Better workout program? 100%. Better healthier life? Yes. But like, damn, with a better life comes more expenses.
Yeah,
that's just true.
Man, adulting is just hard.
Life. I've said this before, and a lot of people disagree with me. Life is pay to win. It is pay to win. Life is pay to win. Sports are pay to win. Most things are pay to win. If you're not a high class, you are gonna struggle.
See, I was thinking of like people who live in like the farms and shit, like, or people who go van life or just tent in the city or live in like not cottages, but like out there. You know what I mean? I mean, they don't make much, but they're living a happy life.
Costs money to do that though,
to an extent. If you want to make your own house, cabin in the woods, make your own house, cut down a couple of trees, you're chilling.
Yeah, but to learn a lot of those skills take, time. Time is money.
It's worth it.
It is worth it if like that's your lifestyle. So a lot of people, it's not how they want to spend the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying though, 100%.
Like pay to win, as in like that's a different thing.
Yeah,
I want to say that's winning. I think that's like peace. Because winning is a competitive state. Yeah. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people like to think like, oh, like if you're happy and at peace, like you've won. Yeah. True. But you're not competing with anyone, so you didn't win. You just you played your own game. Yeah. That's different. Does that make sense? No, I get it. Does anyone get what I'm trying to say? Because like to me, it's not winning. It's your definition of winning, but winning. No, I know. Like when people say like the rat race, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a different competition level. Yeah. That's what I think, at least. I could be wrong. You never know. I'm allowing myself to be wrong. This is just how I view things. Like everyone is free to debate with me and like let me know what they think. I mean, I agree to an extent. If you have like a certain amount of money, obviously they're gonna think highly of you. Yeah, always. Right. So then like, oh, this guy's winning because he has this amount of money. Always. Right. It's like, I mean, I don't disagree. And And that's not by our definition.
Yeah.
That's by like the world's definition.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, money just gives you freedom.
Yeah.
It gives you options. Doesn't mean you're winning. But like in the world, you're winning. Like if you can retire your mom, bro, winning.
That's a dub.
That's a dub. If you could buy your own house with a snap of fingers, winning. Like that's crazy. That's a hack. That's life hacking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Oh, to be rich, bro.
If you have you answered this one? If you had $1 million, what's the first thing you do?
$1 million.
Yeah.
Like I won this shit. Oh, I remember I was thinking about this a couple of years back. It's like, oh, I'm gonna invest it.
What's the first thing? Because the first thing
I
I do is freaking weird.
What?
I like get a lot of the money out of the ATM.
Yeah.
Shower myself with money.
Fair.
Like,
I think mine was the more rational choice. Like, yo, pay off my debt.
oh, I guess so. Yeah,
But if we're talking about shit like funny shit, I want to buy a lightsaber.
Ooh,
I want a lightsaber, like an actual functional lightsaber where you can just like this shit.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. I mean, yo, I was when
that's fire.
At Coco's house when I was playing with the lightsaber. I'm like, if only this shit was real.
Yeah,
right. I was fighting Ian.
Yeah,
and I'm like, if this shit was real, you'd die. Yeah. Right? So I'm like, I was like, man, this shit has to be real eventually, man. Like I've seen videos of it actually working.
Yeah,
but it's slow.
Yeah,
I need.
Yeah.
You know, sorry. That's like one of my top goals, to own a fucking lightsaber.
I can't lie. I'd probably be really dumb with my money. Like not at first. I think at first I do the smart stuff first.
Yeah,
and then after I'm like, all right, time to have fun. Like, because you can only do so much, like in terms of the smart ways to use your money.
Yeah,
you can only do so much. $1 million is quite a hefty amount of money.
It's a lot to us.
It's a lot. And then by the time like you have it, it's like, okay, what do I do with it? Like this is just like it's just there.
Yeah.
Maybe the right thing is don't touch it.
No, we know that's the right thing.
The right thing is,
but
don't
it's like,
touch it.
Let me just.
But sometimes when it's just right there, it's like, use it. Like, you know what I mean? Because like I remember I would sit with like my money. I'm like, yo, I could go for like I don't know, like a bite, or I could go for like I could, you know, it's there.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is that things are now it's like when you get unlockable tokens in video games and then they go show you what you can unlock. You're like, ooh, it's there. I can unlock that now. I've been looking at that.
If I wanted to.
Yeah. Or if even if it's like I have what I need.
Yeah.
I could buy it.
Yeah.
And then you just buy it. For what reason? Just because
it's fuck you money.
Yeah, it's fuck you money.
Yeah.
Because that's how I felt like, I don't know if you remember when you'd play Black Ops 2. like, I don't need this gun. But why not? Let's give it a shot today.
That's like the Fortnite Battle Pass. Like, I don't need it. But,
yeah.
You know? So then you just fucking buy it. It's like, oh, look.
Yeah, that's how I felt when it came to those things. Like, I don't need it, but it's nice. Yeah. It's a luxury.
Dude, I remember, what was it? I didn't have fuck you money.
Of course you didn't,
right?
No one we know has fucking
yeah. So I think I was like, I was working. Okay, this is the story of how I copped like Yeezys back when I was like 17. My first pair of Yeezys. I was working at McDonald's, right? So I knew they had a drop for the Yeezy 700 Wave Runners, right?
Fire.
So this is like the second drop that they did. I'm like, I look at my bank account. I have $500. The shoe after tax, I calculated everything plus shipping, $452. I was on my shift. I have like 3 Big Mac orders. Go on my phone. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna be broke anyways. So I buy that shit. And I look at my bank account, I'm like, what, $48. I'm like,
yeah,
not the best choice.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, hey, I was showing all my characters, and then like, nice. Oh my god, they're asking me questions like, oh shit, yo, the order. Then started doing the Big Macs, and I'm just like, I need fuck you money, man, because that was the worst financial decision I made. Because then I ended up selling it for like less than half of retail because I needed the money because I was that broke. I wore it out.
No, was there an ROI on that? No.
You
didn't break even?
No, bro, because this is when we were going to fucking the OCAD shit.
Oh,
I needed to sell my shoes because I needed money. Right, I only had $20, so I like sold my shoes for like $250 or something.
Wow.
Yeah. I lost.
Okay.
I lost
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
You live and you learn. It's fine. That
It's
hurts
whatever.
my feelings a little bit, but
it's whatever. It's whatever. I'm done with the whole sneaker game, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. You know.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah, I'm in something else now.
Because I mean, like, I do want to make a podcast on this eventually, or even just a video on this, like, men tips, shoes.
Yeah,
it's a luxury. If you honestly like embrace and own your look, shoes matter maybe 10%, maybe even lower. It's not that much though, because if your hygiene's not in check, if your hair is not in check, the clothes you wear is not in check, shoes don't matter. You could have the best shoes and ugly clothes and poor hygiene, and you'll still look like shit, dude. You still will look like someone that no one wants to be around. Shoes are not as important as people think.
All right, so in the next episode of The Booth, we'll be talking about men's tips. You know, shit you need as a guy, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Right? Because honestly, it's hot in Toronto.
Yeah.
A lot of you dudes, a lot of people need to put fucking deodorant and cologne on or perfume or whatever. Because I'd be smelling them when they're 3 seats away from me. Right? I catch a whiff. I'm like, bro, I start doing this. I'm like, and I let them visibly see that I'm disgusted.
Wow.
Because I'm like, listen, you fucking stink, bro. Like, please, fucking clean yourself up. Yeah. You know, it's just like I understand if there's certain situations at home. Yeah, I get it. But for the most part, please try.
Fair. Very fair.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of the Booth Podcast, episode 71. Look at that. I don't need help on that.
My bad.
Maybe give it a few more episodes, then I'll forget. But as always, I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tune into our Spotify. Leave a rating on Apple Podcasts
and Spotify. Make sure to download those episodes because we need that shit.
And repost our content again because we're just trying to come back.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Comment down any topics you want to hear. Any questions? I guess the question of today would be, what's the hardest part about growing up in your life?
Yeah.
Comment that shit down below. Yeah, so
that's been
Ken, and that's been The Booth.
Ugh.